And I'm Lalema Aneja Dang with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserts big and bold policy decisions taken by his government made the country fifth largest economy in the world. Uttarakhand Assembly passes Uniform Civil Code Bill. A Delhi court asks Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal to appear in person on Enforcement Directorate's complaint regarding skipping of its summons. At least 26 people killed in twin blasts in Balochistan province of Pakistan on the eve of general elections. And in Women's FIH Hockey Pro League, match between India and Australia underway at Bhubaneswar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asserted that his government has taken bold and big policy decisions, resulting in India becoming the fifth largest economy in the world. He was replying to the discussion on the motion of thanks to the President's address to Parliament in the Rajya Sabha today. Mr. Modi listed out a series of measures taken by the government in different sectors, saying that in the last 10 years, enrollments have increased and dropouts have decreased in schools and higher education. He noted that enrollment of SC, ST and OBC students in higher education has also increased. Taking a jibe at the Congress party, the Prime Minister said the party which stopped the modernization of country's armies is today giving speeches on national security and internal security.
जिस कांग्रेस ने सत्ता के लालच में सरेआम लोकतंत्र का गला घोंट दिया था, जिस कांग्रेस ने दर्जनों बार लोकतांत्रिक तरीके से चुन कर के आई सरकारों को रातों रात भंग कर दी थी, जेल के सलाखों के पीछे बंद कर दिया, जिस कांग्रेस ने अखबारों पर ताले लगाने तक की कोशिश की थी, और ये कांग्रेस हमें लोकतंत्र और फेडरलिज्म उस पर प्रवचन दे रही है.
Highlighting that the vision for a Vikasit Bharat in the 21st century cannot be realized with outdated perspective, the Prime Minister said, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas is not just a slogan, but it is Modi's guarantee.
सबका साथ सबका विकास ये नारा नहीं है, ये मोदी की गारंटी है. मोदी की गारंटी का दौर है. नए भारत की भोर. आउट ऑफ वारंटी चल रही दुकानें खोजे अपनी ठोर.
Outlining the roadmap of development during the next 5 years, the Prime Minister said in the next 5 years, medical facilities will increase manifold in the country.
अगले 5 साल में भारत में डॉक्टरी की संख्या पहले की तुलना में अनेक गुना बढ़ेगी. मेडिकल कॉलेजों की संख्या बढ़ेगी. इस देश में इलाज बहुत सस्ता और सुलभ हो जाएगा. अगले 5 साल में हर गरीब के घर में नल से जल का कनेक्शन होगा. आने वाले 5 साल में उन गरीब को पीएम आवास जो देने हैं, एक भी वंचित नहीं रहे, इसका पक्का ख्याल रखा जाएगा. बिजली बिल जीरो, तो अपने घर पर बिजली बना करके बेच करके कमाई कर पाएंगे. ये अगले 5 साल का कार्यक्रम है.
Not satisfied with the Prime Minister's reply, opposition parties including the Congress, the DMK and the left staged a walkout from the upper house. Later, the House adopted the motion of thanks, negating the amendments moved by some opposition members. Lok Sabha had already adopted the motion on Monday. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has reiterated that retail inflation is stable and within the notified tolerance band of 2 to 6%. She was replying to the discussion on the interim Union Budget 2024-25 and interim budget for Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir 2045-25 in the Lok Sabha today. The finance minister said retail inflation has declined from an average of 6.8% in April-December 2022 to 5.5% in the corresponding period of 2023. She stressed that as a result of steps taken by the government, the prices of essential items like atta, dal, onion and rice have come down.
Department of Food and Public Distribution gets 9,231 for Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Defence Services on revenue expenditure gets 13,548, which will go for meeting the additional expenditure towards pay and allowances of armed forces and other establishment expenditure.
After the finance minister's reply, the House approved demands for grants on account for 2024-25. The Rajya Sabha also took up discussion on the interim union budget and the interim budget of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir 2024-25 today. The Lok Sabha today took up the Finance Bill 2024 for consideration and passing. The bill seeks to continue the existing rates of income tax for the financial year 2024-2025 and to provide for certain relief to taxpayers and to make amendments in certain enactments. The bill was moved by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. The ongoing budget session of Parliament has been extended by a day till Saturday. The session, which commenced on the 31st of last month, was earlier scheduled to conclude on the 9th of February. The session has been extended amidst reports that the government may table a white paper in Parliament comparing the state of the Indian economy before and after 2014. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar today met Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. It was their first meeting after Mr. Kumar switched over to the NDA and formed a government in the state along with the BJP. The meeting took place ahead of the Nitish Kumar-led government facing a trust vote in the Assembly next week and the Rajya Sabha polls this month. Mr. Kumar, who is also the president of Janata Dal United, also met Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President Jagat Prakash Nadda. Later, talking to media, Mr. Kumar said they had a very good meeting. He said the BJP and the JDU were together since 1995. Mr. Kumar said his party moved there and there twice in between, but now it will remain in the NDA forever. This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Uttarakhand government passed the Uniform Civil Code UCC bill in the State Assembly in Dehradun today. With this, Uttarakhand has become the first state to enact the UCC bill. The bill was passed after a discussion that lasted for about 10 hours in the Assembly. Here's more from a correspondent.
While discussing in the House today, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami stated the Uniform Civil Code would grant equal rights to everyone without discrimination in areas such as marriage, maintenance, adoption, inheritance, divorce, etc.
हम हमेशा से ये कहते आए हैं कि अनेकता में एकता यही भारत की विशेषता है। यह बिल उसी एकता की बात करता है जिस एकता का नारा हम आज से नहीं हमेशा से लगाते आए हैं। जिस एकता की बात हम करते आए हैं, सभी नागरिकों के लिए कानून की बात संविधान स्वयं करता है, क्योंकि हमारा जो संविधान है वो पंथ निरपेक्ष है और ये एक आदर्श धारणा है कि जो हमारे समाज की जो कमियां हैं, खराबियां हैं या मैं कहूंगा कि विषमताएं हैं, उनको दूर करके सामाजिक ढांचे को मजबूती प्रदान करने का काम हमारा संविधान करता है।
Throughout the discussion, the opposition repeatedly demanded the UCC bill should be handed over to select committee. The opposition stated that they are not against the UCC, but some amendments are still necessary in the bill. Sanjeev Sundaryal, Akashwani News, Dehradun.
A Delhi court has issued a summon to Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal today to appear before it on the 17th of February. The court was hearing the complaint filed by the Enforcement Directorate (ED) for non-compliance to the summons issued to him in connection with the ongoing probe in the Delhi Liquor Excise Policy 2021-22. The ED had previously issued 5 summons to Kejriwal, directing him to join the probe between November and February. According to the ED, the agency wants to record Kejriwal's statement in the case on issues like the formulation of policy, meetings held before it was finalized, and allegations of bribery. The Election Commission today declared a new name for Sharad Pawar's NCP faction. The political outfit has been named Nationalist Congress Party Sharad Chandra Pawar. The Sharad Pawar faction was asked to submit new names for their political outfit after the poll body had declared yesterday that the Ajit Pawar faction is the real NCP. The National Human Rights Commission (NHRC) today issued a notice to the Bihar government over the reported incident of 184 students falling ill after consuming midday meal in a government-run school in the state. The commission in its notice asked for a detailed report within 4 weeks from the Chief Secretary of Bihar. The Commission has taken suo motu cognizance of media reports. The report said that students had allegedly complained about the smell of kerosene oil from the meal and fell ill after eating it at the middle school in West Champaran district. President Draupadi Murmu welcomed Prime Minister of Guyana, Mark Phillips, this evening at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Speaking on the occasion, President Murmu said that despite being geographically distant, India and Guyana are connected by virtue of their colonial past. She said there is also immense potential to improve collaboration in the fields of Ayurveda, biofuels and agriculture, especially in millets. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also called on Mr. Phillips in New Delhi today. Mr. Phillips arrived in New Delhi on a 6-day visit to India. ONGC and NTPC Green Energy Limited have signed a joint venture agreement to focus on offshore wind energy projects. The agreement signed today at India Energy Week in Goa was witnessed by Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri. This collaboration aims to lead renewable energy initiatives both domestically and internationally. Besides offshore wind projects, the agreement extends to ventures in storage, e-mobility, carbon credits and green hydrogen business, including derivatives like green ammonia and green methanol. President Murmu took a ride in Delhi Metro today. The President boarded the metro at the Central Secretariat Metro Station on the Violet Line corridor, travelled up to Nehru Place Metro Station and came back to Central Secretariat. During her journey, the President interacted with school students and asked them about their career goals. The President used an NCMC RuPay card to travel in metro. President Murmu also flagged off shuttle bus service between Central Secretariat Metro Station and Amrit Udyan for visitors coming to Amrit Udyan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the program marking the 150th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada at Bharat Mandapam tomorrow afternoon. Mr. Modi will also release a commemorative stamp and a coin in honour of the spiritual guru Srila Prabhupada. Acharya Srila Prabhupada was the founder of Gaudiya Mission, who played a pivotal role in preserving and spreading the fundamental tenets of the Vaishnava faith. In Pakistan, at least 26 people were killed and 40 injured after two back-to-back blasts rocked Balochistan province on the eve of general elections today. Local media reported that the first attack took place outside an independent candidate's office in Balochistan's Pishin. The second blast took place outside the Jamaat Ulema-e-Islam Fazl office. In the Women's FIH Hockey Pro League, Australia defeated India by 3-0 at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserts big and bold policy decisions taken by his government made the country fifth largest economy in the world. Uttarakhand Assembly passes Uniform Civil Code Bill. A Delhi court asks Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal to appear in person on an Enforcement Directorate's complaint regarding skipping of its summons. At least 26 people killed in twin blasts in Balochistan province of Pakistan on the eve of general elections. And in Women's FIH Hockey Pro League, Australia beat India 3-0 at Bhubaneswar. And that's all we have for you in the news at 9. Good night.
ये देखिए हॉल,
अरे ये देखिए बेडरूम।
भैया नया घर बढ़िया है, पर जाएंगे कहाँ हैं?
हाँ भैया, घर तो खूबसूरत बनवाया है, पर जाएंगे कहाँ?
अरे तुम लोग कहाँ जाने की बात कर रहे हो?
अरे भैया, घर का सबसे जरूरी हिस्सा है कहाँ?
अरे शौचालय है कहाँ?
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का देशवासियों से आग्रह है कि स्वच्छ भारत मिशन ग्रामीण कार्यक्रम में साथ निभाएं। नए घर में शौचालय बनवाकर प्रोत्साहन राशि प्राप्त करें और अपने गांव को संपूर्ण स्वच्छ बनाएं।
जागा रे जागा रे जागा, गाँव जागा रे जागा रे जागा रे जागा।
पेयजल और स्वच्छता विभाग जल शक्ति मंत्रालय की पेशकश।